How we doing, people? How we doing? Where did I put that live chat? There it is. Hope everyone is well. I'm a little bit late, but I do apologize in advance. Well, I do apologize for being a little bit late. Not in advance, but in the past. But in the present, that's the one. So, gonna get into exactly what happened in the last night's episode of 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, Season 9, Episode 3. I mean, to be honest, this season has started off pretty much at a quite a fast pace, to be fair. But usually some seasons take a little bit of time to get into the drama, you know, and to really get into the nitty and gritty. But at this moment in time, I'm convinced that it's all started quite well. Now, I'm just gonna change the gain on my mic. Hopefully this gain should be better. I hope you folks can hear me. Welcome to the stream, Miss Jackson. Not too sure anyone else is here right now. Oh, we got Lucy. How are you doing, Lucy? Welcome to the stream. Good morning. Good morning to yourself. Hope you are well. Hope you are good. Hope you had a good weekend. So yeah, we're gonna get crack-a-lacking, and we're gonna start off with Darcey and Georgi, because that was quite an interesting segment itself in particular. Something short and simple. So let's get into it, folks. Come on now. Make sure you're liking the video and subscribing as you're coming in as well. Lovely art. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. Good morning to you too.
Say crazy lashes. Look at how it opens your face.
Yeah, no,
it shows
I don't
your
mind
eyes.
not wearing lashes, but I just feel like I want a little bit of something.
A little bit something?
Yeah.
Okay. Want to start 7, 8, 9 or 11, 12, 13? Darcey and the woman that she is, okay? That's non-negotiable.
It's done larger, like 16s, which are much longer, and it gives you...
You know, for me personally, obviously, I have no idea about this whole eyelash business stuff. But what I do know is in the scene, Darcey goes there to remove eyelashes because she wants to hope that's going to make her look a bit more conservative when she meets, you know, Georgi's family. The only problem is that she gets them taken out. She does have somewhat of a natural look, which I don't think is possible for her at this stage in her life, based on the amount of work that she's done. But end of the day, that gave her more of a clean look. But Darcey just didn't like it and did not want to accept that look at all. So therefore, what did she do? She said, you know what? Give me some eyelashes. She went there to remove them, to then say, actually, give me some. And then obviously this time she's going to go for ones that are a little bit, I guess, not as long. That's what I think the whole 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 means. But 16 sounds like a big number. So if her eyelashes are over the 16, then they must be really long. Either way, though, she downsizes. But it doesn't actually look like she downsizes. But let's get into it, and then I'll see what you folks are saying in the comments.
Got like sexy, you know, cat eye, getting shorter lashes. I feel like it's a good...
Please, can somebody please tell me, please, can somebody tell me what difference are we seeing here when it comes to normal Darcey and toned down Darcey? Because I don't see the difference. They legit look the same. So let's check out the comments. Hopefully some of you guys have come into the comment section now. We've got some more people talking. I know obviously it is quite early for many of you people in the States. I believe it's probably like really, I'm sure people are just waking up. Meanwhile, over here in the UK, it's literally 10 to 3 p.m. But nonetheless, so let's see what's going on here. We've got Just Joe's in the mood. How you doing? Christine, how are you? Wendy's front yard, how are you? Hope you are good. And Wendy starts off saying, it's so early, fab to see you. Okay, what time is early for you guys? I don't know what time that is right now, Wendy. What is it? And it's fab to see you two here. Her storyline being shorter eyelashes is wild as F. I know, you can imagine, right? She should have went smaller. Yeah, I mean, listen, I think she should have just kept it without it, but she did look fine without it incompletely, but she obviously thought otherwise. There is a difference. Her eyes are more visible. I mean, this is the tone of is meant to be more visible, but I feel like they're more visible in this one. I really don't see the difference, but it is what it is. The left eyebrow, no. Oh, damn. And, Miss Jackson's not happy with the left eyebrow. Celia, how you doing? I don't see any difference. Is that even myself in particular? Just Joe said it is 9:50 a.m. where she's at, and then Miss Jackson and Wendy is 8:51 a.m. Okay, so I see what's different here. Ah, man, the time difference is really a BICTH, isn't it? Well, look at the bright side. You're awake, so I've caught you at a good time. Okay. Yeah, I think I do plan on doing another live stream tomorrow. I know I say that often and then not doing it, but I do plan to do another one tomorrow. So with that being said, I'll try to do one later, to be fair. But we'll see. We'll see what's what. At this point, they're just addicted to surgery. Absolutely, Christine. Absolutely. So addicted to surgery that at this point, there's no such thing as loving yourself for who you naturally are supposed to be. It's quite sad. Goes to show most guys don't notice. Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, I notice eyebrows, but eyelashes I never notice. Well, if your eyelashes are ridiculously long, then I notice them because I'm like, whoa, what is going on with that caterpillar on your head? Yeah, but eyebrows I definitely notice. Definitely notice eyebrows. I do like some nice eyebrows, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not a fan of skinny eyebrows personally, you know what I mean? Like when it looks like there's just a line in your head, it looks weird to me, you know? But just eyebrows, it doesn't matter if they're bushy, as long as they're just neat, it's all good in the hood, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't mind thick eyebrows, you know what I'm saying? Skinny ones, ooh. Let's have a look here. I can't tell the difference is that it's 9:52 here in Ontario, Canada. Okay, I see what's going on here. I said it was fab to see you. I know. I read that. I read when you said it was fab to see me. I read that comment, and then I said it's fab to see you too, Wendy. You must have not heard me. Full eyebrows are pretty. Yeah, 100%. I completely agree, Just Joe. My husband definitely doesn't notice little things like eyebrows. He pays attention to how I'm dressed when I get out of the shower. You know, you two keep that stuff to yourselves. Let me continue with the rest of this little clip itself in particular. And Gulf Coast Girl, welcome to the stream.
Compromise. They look nice. You know, I've toned it down a lot. You know, and I've actually toned down my lashes. What do you think? You didn't say anything. You notice? Strips where they're like spiders.
Thank you, Darcy. Thank you for listening to me. With these natural-looking eyelashes,
The sarcasm, the way George is not having it. He's like, listen, you didn't do shit.
I'm 100% sure my parents, they're not going to notice your big cleavage or scarf.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I personally, when it came to him asking for her to dress a bit more conservative, I thought he meant what she wears within her clothes, not necessarily what she does with her face, makeup, or that kind of stuff, to be honest with you. But as you can see right here, she has no intentions of turning up in any other way. Darcey will be Darcey, and that's just the way it goes. No, I mean, I wasn't complaining about it being early. Just, oh, okay, Wendy, I got you now. My bad. I got you now. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there seems to be this new thing on the chat where there's a crown next to people's names. There's a crown and then a number. That's quite interesting. It's a new thing, isn't it? Top. Oh, right. So top fans. Okay, I'm looking at it now. Okay, so people get. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see what I can see now. Well, you can see. Well, you can see it now. Okay. So this shows obviously when people are commenting and stuff, where you're at in the ranking order of how much you comment, top fans and all that kind of stuff. Okay, this is some cool new stuff. I wonder if it also shows you who is the your top super chat, super sticker tipper. Yeah, we need to start getting some of those. Help a brother out, folks. You know what I mean? Let's start getting the tips in. Yeah, the super chats and the super stickers. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's probably one there, but it probably isn't there right now because obviously it hasn't happened. But we'll see. I'll find out at some point in my life whenever that happens, which is whenever. But that's cool. Interesting. Feedback for creators. I will take that as. I don't get the whole eyebrow obsession. It wasn't important to my generation. Listen, I don't know, Wendy. You know what I mean? I'm not a woman, so I have no idea, to be honest. It's all a crazy thing. Yeah, that's the crown thing. Okay, it's a battle for top place for comments. Okay, I see now. It's been a minute since I've been live, so I'm seeing new things, you know what I mean? Interesting stuff. Darcey's big compromise was taking the caterpillars off her face and replacing them with small caterpillars. Can you imagine? It's all absolute noticed. It's all absolute madness. I noticed that in other channels too. Just Joe, you've been cheating on me. You got the other channels. What is wrong with you? You are a cheater. Oh my goodness. You have broken my heart. Me and you are over. I can't believe you do this to me, girl. No, I'm just playing. But let's continue. See, I see what happens. So when I'm not live enough, you go elsewhere. I see what's going on here.
Oh my God. I mean, the Darcy thinking is very shocking me sometimes. It's pissing me off with your boobs coming out. Don't be uncovered. I don't want you to walk like this in the streets of Bulgaria because you're going to think you're prostitute whore.
That's such a powerful thing to say to your wife, you know. So cruel. Who says that? Like, let's not forget, Georgia, you're the one that chose to marry Darcey. You're the one that chose to want to be with Darcey. Do you know what I mean? So he's basically insulting himself. He's basically saying that he chose to be with somebody that looks like a approach your whole, basically. Like, Jesus. Imagine your partner saying that to you, ladies. Imagine that. I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, if you're doing a cheeky little role play, or, you know what I mean, there's a little foreplay, you know what I mean, there's something behind it between you and your outside. It's a different conversation, but this was legit insult. Crazy work.
I'm not finished getting dressed.
You don't really care about this trip, and that's why I'm
Not
upset.
true.
Yeah, it's true. Bulgaria, they dress more conservative, especially when woman is 50 years old. So I'm worried about my family and friends.
I mean, if he was worried about what his family and friends were going to think, then why the hell did you get with someone? Oopsie daisy, I pressed the wrong one. Where the hell have I gone now? Okay, here we go, back here. Nope, that's not what I was meant to press. I was meant to find something else. There we go. This is what I was meant to find, which was the chat. I found the chat. Now I've lost it again because I am a clown. And here we go. Right, okay, we have found the chat again. Right, yeah, let me see what you guys got to say, and then after that we'll move on to the next couple, okay? Darcey looks like Madame created by Waylon Flowers. I have no idea who that is, so I can't even speak on that. No, I only went to Coldplay concert. I promise. You're lying to me. Didn't. He totally knew he was what he was getting. Exactly. He knew exactly what he was getting. It's that simple. Eyebrows are too close together and way too dark. I mean, Linda's out here now giving a little critique. These eyebrows are actually incorrect. She just jump scared me. Dang. Ooh, bam. Whew. Golf girl woke up today and chose violence. Got coffee and taking a morning break. Come on now. Look it up and you agree. Okay, let's have a look. I'll have a quick look at my mobilia. By Waylon Flowers or Wayland Flowers. Oh damn, that is nasty work. God diddly damn. Oh yo, that's some savage shit right there. Anything you see to my mobilia, but that is some savage. It won't focus right now. But oh well. I see it though. Crazy work. In my opinion, Georgi must like her to be with her. He really had a hard problem with it. Why mention it before? Exactly. Why not mention it before? Exactly that. You know what I'm saying? The issue should be that he's married twice and his parents never met the woman. Exactly. There's this zombie movie where the zombies look like plastic. That's what she reminds me of. Savage. Miss Sweet Tooth, welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. And Al C, also welcome to the stream as well. Hope you're all good. All right, let's get crack-a-lacking into the next part. See what's going on with we'll leave Gino and Jasmine till last, to be fair. Let's crack-a-lack to Cara.
The whole thing is like $60,000.
Wow. Yeah. Have you considered the Air Force at all?
I mean,
Because at least you're getting like paid to go to school.
I wanted to,
Okay.
like, I want to do something in my own.
I love Guillermo, but I do think he lacks direction, responsibility a little bit.
This guy definitely lacks a lot of stuff. I mean, 60K, like, you guys, I want to be a pilot. 60K, you haven't got 60K. Honestly, he's literally one of those people that just came to the USA and is hoping for any dream to happen, but he's not willing to put any of the work whatsoever. Honestly, I feel sorry for Cara with this, man. I mean, on their first initial season, it felt like Cara was the challenging one, but this guy here is lost in the sauce. He's literally living, I don't want to say living in dreamland. It's just annoying because obviously somebody that doesn't necessarily stick to a plan that he has. He's got too many things going on in his hand. He's a bit like Sinjin. Sinjin had all these ideas, but which one did he follow through with? You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
For, you know, great benefits for you, for Nico, for me. I can become a pilot.
Have you thought about this? Have you done any research? Do you understand what that means?
I mean, you know, more conversations with a recruiter, but
See, this is the thing though, right? Cara's mom mentions him going to the military, and he's like, okay. Didn't even think about whether or not going to the military is going to work for him or not, or if it's going to work for the family. He just said, yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to go. So, of course, in this conversation, she's asked him, but have you done your research? Of course he hasn't. And she knew he hadn't. That's why she asked him. I'm going to speak to the recruiter. No, go get your information first, then bring the conversation to the table. Because then at least you can say, listen, I've researched everything, and this is the plan. This is what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So therefore, it gives her a little bit of confidence that you're gonna stick to a plan for once, you know. But instead of doing that, this guy's out here just talking a bunch of waffle as per usual. Let's have a look here. The twins went too far with their enhancements, and now they look like spitting image characters. Yikes! I just thought it was odd that Georgie got married, but his family never met Darcey. So did I, to be fair, Just Joe. If the shoe fits, wear it. This guy is too fickle. Never finishes anything he starts. Exactly, Miss Sweet Tooth. Sinjin Jr. My thoughts exactly. There you go. He's only 25 years old. He was, if he was a woman, they'd accuse Cara of grooming. Maybe. But I'm gonna stick to the situation though. It's something particular. But I had to pause and think about that, and that could be the case, isn't it? But obviously, I'll take it for what it is, you know. And all I know is that he doesn't have a plan, but he was more than happy to have a child, you know, more than happy to leave his country, more than happy to get married, and there's been many people that's come on the show in 90 Day Fiancé, right? And there's been many people that's left their country to go to America. And then there's been many of them that have gone off and actually done something with themselves. And then there's many who have done nothing, okay? And he's now a part of that crew of people that's come in and he has done nothing. You know, changing job time and time again. And he's neglecting his own responsibility to his family. And that, most importantly, to his child. Do you see what I'm saying? My biggest concern is that he's got a child and he's not even thinking about that, you know? He's too busy thinking about his own dreams, which is fine. You can do your dream. Listen, there's nothing wrong with having dreams, but this guy does not have dreams. Well, you know, yeah, he's got dreams. The problem is he hasn't got a dream. You know what I mean? Oh, wait. I do apologize. Let's have a look here. I have been up for quite some time. Anyway, Just Joe says the military would be good for him. He needs responsibility and structure. Yeah, that's what Cara's mom said, isn't it? Cara's mom believes that him going to the military is something that could help him in many ways, which is something that would be great for him. Let's have a look here. Oswaldo Reese joined the army. Yes, he did. Yep. Karen, welcome to the stream. You love my breakdowns. I do appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I am late to the party. I feel bad for Cara. You can't be your partner's woman if you are constantly the mother. 100%, Nikki. Absolutely, Nikki. You know, it's sad as hell. And this man is refusing to see and understand what she's saying. This is why I think Cara's mom obviously suggested the whole thing about going to the army, but at the same time, I can understand Cara not wanting that because obviously she doesn't want to be on the move at the time, so I completely get it. Just saying, women at almost 30, people cry she's just a baby. Do you know what though, Wendy? I don't think I've encountered that over this side of the sea, you know what I mean? Maybe that's something that's becoming common in the States. I'm not too sure, but it's not something that I've come across per se. No, I haven't really, to be honest. So maybe that's a conversation that's more happening there, you know? That's probably why it's not really clicking in my head, you see what I'm saying? Or resonating, should I say. But that is an interesting concept there. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, if a woman's young, like early 20s, still teens, yeah, we hear about that. But 30s? I've never heard about it for somebody who's in their 30s. No, I've ever heard it for a woman who's even 25, to be honest with you. Usually the woman would have to be young, you know what I mean? Like young. So it's a bit of a sticky one, just what I'm saying. Oh, yes. First super sticker of the day. Come on now. Thank you. I appreciate that, Lucy. Oh, yes, so now we'll read the next comment. Let's have a look here. Just Oswaldo, should I feel safe? Oh damn, Miss Jackson's like, I'm not having it. he used to be good looking. He aged like spoiled milk. Oh yikes, you are mean. Let's have a look here. Cara's been mothering him since the beginning and still married and had a baby with him. I mean, Liam, I feel you. I feel what you're saying there, Liam. Welcome to the stream. I don't remember her mothering him personally. I don't remember that bit necessarily, but the whole part that she still married him, and I get that. These ads have had me missing every time you read comments. Oosh, yikes. Really, from 30 onwards, women are considered to be put out to pasture, not a baby. Let's have a look here. First, Super Maddie, we are welcome. Thank you, Lucy. My Canadian. TikTok tries to call the scammer guys babies. Nah, they're full-grown adults. Oh, there you go. I think I don't really go on TikTok that much, so I don't know too much about it. But yeah, I agree the point that you're making regardless. I said almost 30 people excuse accountability all through 20s. There is that part too. There is that part too, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what else is going on obviously with these two.
I think it sounds good. It sounds actually very good and like beautiful opportunities.
Just like come to me when you have the things sorted and you have a plan. But to come to me and just be like, well, maybe this, and like no foresight, no thought, just talking out in the universe. Go.
You know what? When she was ranting on this scene, I was like, I could tell this woman has had enough. I can tell that she's just at that stage in her life now where she's like, I have been trying to get this man to just become stable, and no matter what I try, there's always something to give. Always something to give with him. She sounds exhausted. Absolutely exhausted. You know what I mean? Cobwebs and everything. It's not even a waterfall anymore. It depends when the narrative fits. Yeah, of course, there is that too, isn't there? There is that too.
Go into some field. You will have to go live on a base. You'll have to be away from your family because my ass is not moving there, and neither is Nico.
And to be fair, is it really stable for a child to be moving from base to base? Because, you know, I've seen a lot of kids, you know, where they move around a lot. To be funny enough, I used to move around a lot, to be fair, when I was younger, especially when I was in Zimbabwe. In Zimbabwe, we didn't even have an actual home. Like, 1 minute we was in this location. And bear in mind, I came here when I was 6, but I remember when I was younger, though, I remember vividly at least moving at least 3 times before I moved over here. Probably moved more than that, you know what I mean? But obviously, I'd have been too young to remember. But I remember never actually having a stable home. Always been moving from this place to this place to this place. Then being left with my aunt when my mum came to the UK. You know what I mean? And then, it was a whole calamity. And then when I came to the UK, we then did move. Well, we'd actually then moved twice, to be fair. So then there was some stability moving forward. But I didn't get a stable, like, location of home until probably I was about 8. Yeah, 7, 8, I would say. So like, to be fair, I'm kind of lucky in that way, because let's say I'd been moving my whole life for my teens, I would have never been able to gain friends. I would never been able to learn the idea of friendships. You know what I mean? So I think when you got a kid moving, it's not a fair life for a child, to be fair. You know, because some of our best experiences come from making friends and doing silly things with our friends, you know, and getting to them on a long-term basis, and then we start to learn our emotions and all that kind of stuff, you know. So yeah, listen, I can understand her frustrations behind it. Obviously, she didn't say that, but I can understand it. Let's have a look here. Had to take a quick break to hop on. Hey, just me. Welcome to the gym. You're good. Hey, Magic family, come on now. Listen, you know your break. I hope your quick break just means you're staying for the whole stream. That's your quick break, okay? You know what I'm saying? Not 1 minute in, 1 minute out. You're here now. Once you enter the live stream, you can't go anywhere. Cara is wrong. Her husband should be able to discuss things with his wife, in my opinion. No, but Just Joe, I feel like you're missing the point here. It's not about the fact she's not wrong. It's the fact that this man has always got a new thing. Like, no matter what they do, like, so basically, in the last episode, it was revealed that this guy has a new job every bloody 6 months. You know, he's got a new dream after new dream after new dream. He doesn't actually ever try complete anything. So her frustrations isn't the fact that it's not about discussing things. It's the fact that he keeps bringing ideas to the table, but he doesn't actually bring a plan with the idea. So that's why she's expressing that, okay, this guy hasn't even bought me any plans. He hasn't even said anything. Like, so have you done research? No, I didn't speak to the recruiter. He just hears things and then goes, okay, cool. Like the scene before this, literally, the scene before this, he was speaking to her mum and he was talking about how he's going to need 60K to become a pilot. The mum says, oh, why don't you go in the army? And he's like, okay, I'll go in the army. You see how quick he was able to just change his idea? He didn't even question it. He was like, yeah, to be fair, that probably give me money. He just started assuming things. No research whatsoever. And Kara's mom even said to him, take some time to think about it. The guy didn't even think about it. He's a whole calamity. His frontal lobe doesn't fully form. She chose to marry a 21-year-old. That is true. She is paying for her own sins. My son and his family only moved once when he was in the Coast Guard. Okay. I mean, obviously, I'm not too sure how that works. You know what I mean? I feel bad for the kids with moving around all the time. Yep. Me too. I never wanted to move. Thank God I didn't have to, but there you go. My adult daughters still live with me and I'm fine with it. They're paying me $250 a month that I'm putting into an account of deposits as an apartment. Okay, so technically speaking, that $250 you're giving them, I should be getting like a 10% little cut, you know what I'm saying? Go on, come on, Christine. Let's just slide me a little cheeky 10%. You know what I mean? Come on now, get that super chat going on, girl. I can be one of your kids too. Greta, welcome to the stream. Cara miscalculated the maturity factor marrying a 21-year-old. Oh, absolutely. I think Cara went for his looks rather than his brains. You know, that's what it was. You know what I mean? That's what I think what it was, to be honest with you. I got the point, but she chose to marry a child. Now she needs to be patient. You know what? I can't even contest that. I'm with you on that one. I would think Coast Guard is a little bit more stable. My nephew is a Coast Guard, but there you go. It must be frustrating to be Cara. She always came across as can-do girl. Yeah, because she's a hard-working person, isn't she? Well, he's not from here. He doesn't know how it would all work. He's been in the US now for some time. You know what I mean? Like, he's had time to adapt. I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that are foreign that go to other countries and they adapt quickly. You know, most people when they move to be fair, most foreign people that move to the USA or the UK or Canada or anything like, usually they move because they want to work. They want to earn some real money because in their country they don't believe it's real money because they think the money they earn isn't enough. This is what I'm saying. So. Cara is not upset about his dreams. It's the no follow through. Yes, 100%. Cara picked this man. It's not his fault. He's living in a fantasy world. He's a child compared to. I mean, it is technically his fault, but I get what you're saying. Cara is somewhat spoiled and entitled, so being patient isn't a strong point with her. But life will teach her she can't always get her own way. I mean, I get what you're saying, Greta, but at the same time, you forget something. With Cara, because she's somebody who works, chases music, she's also a mother, because she's someone who's productive with her time, she obviously expected him to be productive. So I wouldn't exactly call that spoiled, to be honest with you. I just think that she was hoping she'd get a man that would also be as productive as her. Cara has a type A personality. Can you remind me what a type A personality is, please? If I moved to another country, I'd be lost. There you go. I worry about it. Then in that case, don't move to another country, just stay where you are. Wendy, she still sings, but she is still the main breadwinner. Yep, she is. How many careers has she has she had since being on the show? Well, I mean, this is the thing though, but she's still bringing money to the table. You see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what she's done, she's still bringing money to the table. She's still providing for both him and her and the kid. He got a job, so I think he's adapted. He's just unmotivated. Okay, maybe.
I'm not just going to pick up and leave my entire support system. I mean, I didn't get married to be a single mom. I didn't get married to raise Nico on my own. It's in Virginia.
I didn't get married to be a single man with a rain nigga my own. No, I get it. I completely get it. You know, obviously she got married for a purpose, but boy, you married the wrong dude.
All of our friends, all of Nico's friends.
Well, look, I'm just trying to follow a dream as well.
Just saying, it's a lot of sacrifice to just be a pilot. Your new job and doing in the Air Force can pay for my job and your job.
Probably.
The way he said probably with his chest without knowing that that's actually going to happen is hilarious. Probably. Are you sure? Just said it with his chest. This guy's funny, man. He's funny. Anyway, I'm done with these two anyway. Okay, we got the next one. I'm gonna move on to Libby and Lauren because they had a little dispute. This one here. Let me see what's popping.
You know, there's like family ties, and I feel very uncomfortable. I'm like lost sleep over it actually, for real.
Imagine Lauren telling you that she lost sleep because she had an argument with your husband, but yet she was a big part of the argument with your husband. Lauren is going to be the most jarring character of the season. I cannot stand this woman. Lauren, I just don't like Lauren and Alex, to be honest with you. Both of them are irritating. So far, their whole storyline is about someone else's relationship. Stick to your own relationship. Oh, sorry, I forgot you two are so perfect. The calamity is real. She's definitely the alpha, yep. Oh man, him thinking he's going to make a lot in the Air Force. So there you go, Christine. I can't be friends with Lauren. Listen, anyone that can be friends or tolerate Lauren, I worry for you.
I feel like she could take some more accountability. I mean, I know she didn't force her friend to scream at my husband, but she definitely didn't do anything to stop it. And that's extremely inappropriate behavior. And I don't think it was warranted at all.
Listen, let her know. Let her know. Let her know. Tell her how it is.
Yes, we know my husband can say some like crazy stuff, but you either understand him or you don't. If you don't, then like just don't talk to him.
He had nothing crazy to say. I think it
I
just
don't
was a
know.
little weird.
Didn't say anything crazy. Is she deaf? Like, we were all there, and I'm not delusional.
I mean, listen, there's two people saying that Andre didn't say nothing much crazy. It was pretty much you. And she wants to ask if everyone else is delusional. Deary me, trust me. If two people are saying the same thing, you're the delusional one. You are the delusional one. Now, I am going to say this, folks, okay? I'm going to say this, okay, right? And I'm going to do my best to hold myself accountable for what I'm going to say next. But I am planning, okay, on doing a live stream on a Monday and a Tuesday, okay, moving forward, okay. That is the general plan, okay, guys. But you know, I'm confident that I can pull through it. The only issue is that my live streams are always predominantly probably going to be early for you folks. So I basically plan on doing a live stream every day at the same time. So the time that I'm in live today is the same time that I plan on going live again tomorrow. Okay, so that's where it's a bit annoying for you folks, because I guess some of you guys are then gonna miss out on the live stream. But that's the idea, you know. But sometimes, I mean, don't get me wrong, I am planning on doing a live stream later on today, but I know what's gonna happen later on this evening. It's gonna get to the evening, I'm gonna be like, because I basically want to do a live stream for 90 Day Happily Ever After on a Monday, 90 Day UK on a Monday, and then doing a 90 Day Hunt for Love on a Tuesday. Okay, that's the idea. But just know the times may not be in your favor. But we'll see what's what. We'll see what's what. It's just that obviously, ideally, I would like to get as many people involved in the live stream as possible, but at the same time, it's hard because the audience is predominantly your time, folks. You know what I mean? But let me see what you folks say in the comment section before I continue with this Lauren facade nonsense. Let's have a look here. Oh man, him thinking he's going to make a lot of. Oh, that's it. I can't preference Lauren. Yep, I used to like them, but Lauren acts like she's the only person on earth who's had kids and got married. Exactly. I can't believe 3 of them are hanging out. All Florida girls. I didn't even know they were all from Florida, to be honest with you. Lobby. I'm not too sure what you mean by lobby there, Lucy. Lauren interferes too much. Exactly. Yes, she does. Yay. Come on now. I just think all 3 of them returning couples are just boring and fake. Listen, to be honest with you, I still don't know why Jovi and Yara returned. I mean, I do because they want money, but their relationship online is solid. These two, when them two come back, they literally have to make up something. I'm heavily convinced about that. You know, I just think they bring back Lauren for the purposes of hate watch. To be honest with you, perfect for me. My kids nap around this time. Okay, nice. We'll try and catch. If not, I don't know what WFH means. Remind me that, please, or tell me, please. I feel bad for Robert and Annie on Pillow Talk. They were seeing the 3 Florida couples and they live in Florida 2, but obviously weren't asked to join. Oh, that's crazy work. That is a fair point. UK is important because, sir. Why? I don't get it. Because, sir. 90 Days becoming more of a soap opera. I'm here. That Cal L. Hey, the Wanderer, welcome to the stream. They should leave the show at this point, 100%. They are arguing about nothing. My days are all over the place, but it's definitely easier to be here for the lives at this time. Okay, awesome. Working from home. Oh, working from home. Fantastic. Let's get it.
But you're going into this thinking of your family. He's going into it thinking of him and then his family.
I'm going to respect him. I want to respect his leadership and what he wants to do.
How can Lauren sit there and tell Libby about what perspective Libby's going there for and what Andrei's going there for, as if you know their perspectives?
Well, can you imagine what if she likes it, actually? When you go there, when you visit, do you actually like it there? I love it when I go, but I'm in vacation mode, so I don't know how to, like, differentiate between the two, you know?
Which, to be fair, but for a lot of people, though, right? Some people go to a location multiple times in vacation mode, And then they're like, oh, you know what? I might as well just move here. So yeah, sometimes vacation mode is the same as I actually want to be here mode. You know what I mean? But it depends on how many times you've been to that place.
Moldova. There's a lot of another European country nearby.
Yeah.
You can literally jump in the car and drive to another
Like
country
Germany
and
or
change
something
it up to wherever.
Yeah.
No lies told. That's why I love me some Europe, man. I mean, obviously, don't get me wrong. Obviously, for me, I have to get a flight anyway to any other country, obviously in Europe. Do you know what I'm saying? And then from then I can do whatever. But it would be better though if I did live like on the other side. You know what I mean? If I lived like in a Switzerland or France or Moldova or whatever, because then I would legit be driving to all the other countries. It's annoying because yes, you can drive from the UK to like France, for example. But the problem is that obviously our steering wheel was on the other side of the bloody road. So driving a car. So obviously when I'm abroad, I prefer to drive the cars there because they're suited for the way the roads are laid out. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, I don't get confused. So yeah. Anyway. And plus, I'm pretty sure it's probably cheaper to get a flight than it is to actually drive my car there. I'm not too sure. But then again, it's expensive to have a car there. Depending on what country you go to. Poland, cars are dirt cheap. Portugal, cars dirt cheap to rent. Same as accommodation and other things. But anyway, it is what it is. Let's see what folks are saying. I wish Andrei and his wife would be fired from 90 Day. Sick of them both. Also, Lauren and Alex also wish they would be fired. Listen, I'm with you. These are three bored housewives who have no storylines themselves, so they had to lump them together. Still need an outsider to cause drama. That is a fair point. I'm old and retired. Doesn't matter what time. Fair enough. Just Joe. Fair enough. Lauren is just exaggerating. She definitely believes she's the smartest one in the room. Oh, always. Oh, you where have you been in Europe, Lucy? I didn't realize you've been in Europe before, to be fair. The only way Andrei and Alex would be slightly interesting would be if they both fell in love and said they were now gay. That is one hell of a weird twist. I wasn't expecting that twist purely because them two are... There's nothing about them that says gay. So that's a weird twist. Jovi, on the other hand, I would run with that. Yeah, Jovi, I would run with that. Yeah, if that happened with Jovi storyline, I wouldn't be surprised. I didn't know she was a licensed counselor. I can't imagine. She thinks she is. They make the season unwatchable. Their scenes are so scripted. Oh, you've been to Poland too? Awesome. So I'm happy you liked it as well.
I'm annoyed that Yara is encouraging Elizabeth to move to Moldova because, as her friend, you should want what's best for her. And I think I care about Elizabeth moving to Moldova because I understand her position. We both to learn to stand up for myself. And so I want her to be the happiest version of herself. And I don't know if that's going to happen in Moldova. So,
I didn't realize you knew I didn't realize she knew what made Libby happy. Who is she to tell somebody else what makes them happy?
Apologies mean nothing when you repeat the same behavior. I'm about to leave for my trip, but as soon as I get back, Lauren and I are going to have a conversation. And
have that conversation, girl.
we need to talk about boundaries because she is crossing over all of them.
She most certainly is, because Lauren is an entire tired piece of work. But hey, now we're going to get into the Gino and Jasmine situation. That one is going to be interesting. Let's get into the crack-a-lack.
Recently met a woman, okay? And I went and met her recently in Las Vegas.
This woman.
Well, I actually had a good time with her. When we're together, all we do is fight, and I can't be myself. I can't have a good time. Like 3.
Okay, so you're comparing 3 days while you paying for everything and being at Vegas to almost 5 years of relationship.
The big problem that I have is that I recently found out that you were cheating on me with him 4 months before I agreed to open marriage.
I found this scene so stupid because do you know what? Let's.
Phone records. You started calling Matt 4 months before we agreed to open marriage. What the is that? I was thinking, you know what? I have Jasmine's phone records. So I looked back to the months before couples therapy.
Insecure much? Insecure much? I thought, you know what, I want to read back. Oh, Just Joe's hilarious. Shower time. Oh, I've had a difficult time watching it because it's so boring. Lauren is fully turning into a narcissistic know-it-all mom. Yep, she is, Wendy. This show reminds me of the 90s sitcom. So scripted.
And I seen that she was having a relationship with Matt. Anywhere between 2 minutes to like up to 60 minutes. And this was happening.
If someone is accused to this extent, I'm allowed to ask questions.
Yeah, I mean, she's not lying. Obviously, you know, when you have been accused of a lot of things, you are allowed to ask questions. And to be fair, rightly so. You should ask questions. Why shouldn't you, right?
Way on earth. I've been dating Matt since November because I met this guy at the end of December. That you are making are very serious.
Yeah.
Life. God sent me the worst disease. If I ever cheated on Gino, I don't know where that idea came from. No proof whatsoever that that's Matt's phone. And actually, it's just his delusional imagination.
The maddest thing about it is that Gino came to this conversation with no evidence whatsoever. Literally came with no evidence whatsoever, because the grand scheme of it is, can Gino please give us evidence of anything? I mean, the thing is, how do you turn up to a conversation or whatever you want to call it, accuse someone of something, then tell them that you have the evidence, but you bring no evidence with you? Make that make sense. These two are full of poop. Wendy, they could have just added Jazz into the mix. She's drama enough for everyone. That is true. I literally watch content creators recaps because I don't have the patience to watch this cast. I don't blame you. No more Jasmine.
With Matt.
No, what is it? Like cold?
Yes.
Because I told you during the retreat that because you didn't want to drive me to the gym, Matt offered himself.
That's crazy work though, because obviously she has got a point, to be fair, in this conversation here, that Gino was never driving her to the gym, so somebody else had to do it. But the thing is though, right, Gino would have known. No, the thing is, this argument is so dumb, because the fact is though, when she proposed the whole open relationship idea, she already had picked someone. So that means obviously she already knew who he was. Gino would have known that she already knew who Matt was. So I don't know why he's acting as if Matt just he just appeared at the resort. Of course, she knew him before the resort. That's why she knew she wanted to be a part of this open marriage. So the fact that Gino's... yeah, no, anyway, whatever. TLC just keeps shoving these people in our faces no matter how much we beg them not to. Yep, I'm watching UK. It's entertaining. Listen, I'm telling you, guys, because the UK one is so much better. I can't wait to obviously, you know, do the live stream for it later on and do the uploads. But it's just annoying because where's the UK? People aren't really willing to F with it, but it is far better though. She looked pregnant at the last resort and TLC is trying to draw a timeline before that was made obvious at the tail. Their storyline does not add up at all. No, that's a fair point. Her squirking voice is like nails on a blackboard. I do agree. Jasmine and Gino are not a couple. Facts. And welcome to the stream, by the way, Broken Society. He also thought Matt was gay and was being nice by sleeping with him. What? He thought a gay man was being nice by sleeping with Jasmine? What? I didn't. Wait, when did this come out that Gino thought that Matt was gay? That's what? That's new to me. Where did you hear this, Wendy?
Like, hey, are you going to the gym? Come pick me up.
So how do you explain?
How is that cheating?
How do you explain being 8 hours at the gym every day?
Yeah,
that's it.
No. Perfect.
I've seen enough evidence. I know.
Where is it? I haven't seen anything.
I want a divorce now. That's what I want. I want a divorce.
Well, I hope this divorce thing is a serious thing. I want divorce now. Just make sure you follow through with the divorce thing. He can't be that dense, can he? Of course he can be. Of course, this is Gino. He's as dense as they come. That's what he said on the show. Last Resort guys asked how he could believe such a thing. I don't remember that, to be fair. Damn, I must have missed that. Well, I did. I obviously did miss it. Not must have. I did miss it, clearly. That's crazy work. Absolutely crazy work. Interesting. Well, I mean, I would do. I'm trying to see what's the time now. The time now is 3:30. Got a few things to do. I hope that I can come back a little bit later on with the live reaction to 90 Day Fiancé UK for you lovely folks. Okay. Yeah. But up until then though, expect some uploads. So there definitely will be some uploads, folks. Okay. As always, hopefully you guys have the time to tune in. Obviously, the views right now for the uploads have been quite atrocious. I can kind of understand, but you know, it's whatever. It might have been on Behind the Sheets. Yeah, I didn't watch Behind the Sheets, Wendy. I didn't watch that one. I didn't watch the loss of Behind the Sheets, so that's probably where it happened. How did they go from the last resort to this season? She's already kicked out and living with Matt, then the baby, and now mentioned the divorce. They need to go. The storyline is drawn out and annoying. I'm with you. I'm with you in that one. It won't be 1 to 4 because I've only seen episode 1. I'm actually going to watch episode 2 straight after this live stream, and then get my tanzans for that. So it would be episode 2 that we'll be covering because I did do the uploads for episode 1 last week. Yeah, so I did. Yeah. So I did it for last week. Wait, yeah. So it'll be episode 2. That's the answer to your question. Yeah, no. So Wendy, I only started watching Behind the Sheets only for Hunt for Love. I didn't watch them last season. I was like, more 90 Day. Somebody help me, you know. So yeah, no, it will be. But I've been doing it for Hunt for Love anyway, as you would know from my uploads. So yeah. But yeah. Well, anyway, with that being said, though, thank you so much for your time, my lovely folks, okay? And I will catch you guys, well, hopefully I'll catch you guys later with another live stream, okay? But you definitely catch me on a upload, for sure. And I will be live tomorrow, probably around the same time as today, okay? But we'll see what's what. But thank you so much for your time, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.